What's up, guys? It's me, Shon-Jhon, your middleman CEO. So I got a lot going on. I wasn't able to do as many videos as I wanted to be able to do because I like to try to come on as much as I possibly can. But to be honest with you, this week I haven't been feeling great. So I'm feeling a little better today. So I know you guys have been reaching out to me. I've been getting your emails, I've been getting your texts, but I haven't been feeling all that great. But today I feel a lot better. I do have an appointment, so I'm outside of the appointment office. So I'm going to be going in. This is going to be a very short video, but I just wanted to chime in and let you guys know, hey, don't panic. I'm here. I'm healthy. Just kind of haven't been feeling great for the past couple of days, but I feel a little better today. Thank God. So I'm back. I'm feeling good. Go and get an appointment, get a checkup, and then we'll be back to it. So I do want to invite you guys to the live Zoom training that's going to be, and it's free. It's going to be a Sunday. So if you want to get an invite to the training, just type the words middleman or the word, bundle it like that commercial says. Middleman, one word, just type it into the comments. You'll get the invite. Well, some of you will. So I have to be honest with you. I'm only limiting the certain amount of people that I can let into the Zoom training because I let too many in, got bombarded, and it was my fault. It wasn't anybody else's fault. I let too many people in, got bombarded with questions and comments I wasn't able to get to. So I know it left a lot of people frustrated. So I'm not gonna let a bunch of people in this time. I'm only gonna let a few. So if you're somebody who's on the fence about using your phone to start your own business, then it's probably not for you, right? Leave that space for somebody who's serious about changing their life, changing their finances, learning how to make money without having to always go to work and simply by using their phone. So if you're somebody who's looking forward to changing your life, shifting your money mindset, and if you're somebody that's sitting there going, I've been waiting for an opportunity to learn how to make money without having to go to work all the time, I've been waiting for an opportunity to make more money, bring in more income, then yes, this is going to be for you. But if you're a person that's not really serious about it, then I'm asking you, I'm begging you to leave that space for somebody else. Cool? So the goal for anybody, well, let me start with me, because I don't know what you guys' goals are, right? So, but the goal for me is to be financially free. That's my goal, because I understand that time is the most important thing we get in this world. Every time we get onto social media, pretty much every day, there's some heartbreak. Somebody's passed away. And the worst part is when it's a young person who didn't get to enjoy their complete lives. And I don't want to be someone who doesn't get to enjoy life. And so I know you guys don't want to be that person where you look back at the end of your life and go, man, there was so much more I could have done, so much more effort I could have put into it. I could have been so much more successful and leaving my family in a much better position. And that's why I always tell you that, hey, if your job is your only source of income, you're playing with fire. Because if something happens to your job, something happens to you. It's going to happen to your family. It's going to happen to your kids, your dog, everybody around you in that circle that your paycheck affects. It's going to happen to all of them. And so you can't afford to just have a job. If you do, you're this close to being broke, this close to losing everything. That job is over leveraged. It's over leveraged your entire life. Right? And you don't want to be in that position. So what I try to do is I just try to share with you, hey, you don't always have to go to work to get paid. You don't always have to work hard to get paid. That's not a requirement. Sometimes you can use what's already available. Sometimes you can use the things that you have literally in the palm of your hand right now. You can use that to make money, but a lot of you never think about it. And then I introduce you to companies like Uber, Airbnb, Lyft, Instacart, Uber Eats, etc. All those companies who simply use these smartphones to make billions of dollars. Now, you don't have to make billions of dollars. You don't have to make millions. But if you can just make an extra 100,000 a year, that's life changing, and that's good. And so I try to share with you, which is what I'm going to be doing in the middleman training, the live free training. I'm going to show you how to go about constructing your own company from your phone. right? You're gonna use your phone to get paid. Essentially, that's all it really is. That's all I do. So when I wasn't feeling good yesterday and not feeling great, I was still able to make money. I was just talking with my wife and I was like, hey, it's crazy. I was asleep because I wasn't feeling great, and when I woke up there was money in my account. And so when I talk about making passive income, I don't talk about it in the sense of you don't have to do any work. Listen, if you start a middleman business like I teach you to, you're probably going to work about 30 minutes to an hour each day. Still not bad, but there's going to be some work. Money just don't give itself to you. You got to put in some work. You got to go get the money from the person who has it, and that's fine. If I'm working 30 minutes to an hour each day to make, five, six, $7,000 a month, come on, I can do this all day long. It's better than working 8, 10, 12-hour shifts and not making any money. There were times where I had jobs where I was working 16-hour shifts, barely making any money. So you don't want to be where I've been, where your job controls everything. It's your only source of income. If you lose it, you could lose everything. You don't want to be in that position where it's struggle all the time. All your kids know is don't ask you for anything because you can't afford it. And that vocabulary just kills financial talk, right? Because you're always in a state of lack. You're always in a state of discomfort. You're always in a state of scarcity. You always feel like you're one strike away from losing your job, losing your paycheck, losing everything. And I just want to tell you, you probably are. You're right about that. So why wait until you get fired? Why wait until they let you go? Why wait until they no longer need you? Why put yourself in a position where your family's future is cemented in whether or not this job's going to need you a year from now, 5 years from now? Don't do that, right? I have students that I'm working with now in the first month, first month, $3,000. Not bad for using your phone in month one. You kidding me? You're on pace to make $36,000, almost $40,000 in the first year, and you've only been in business for a month, right? And so what I try to do is I try to teach you how to start a business, and then for every customer you bring in, I try to teach you how to make at least $150 per booking. So it's three things I teach you. I teach you how to book customers, how to get paid. That's the deposit. So book, deposit, dispatch. Get customers, get paid, send the work to somebody else. Let them do all the work. Did you notice that Uber doesn't get out and drive their own cars? You ever seen Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, on the back of a truck delivering packages? Never have. Because these people run businesses, not jobs. So I try to teach you how to run a business. Business means, hey, you don't have to get out and do this work. There's people who already do the work. So if you guys don't mind, I would love to share what I've learned about starting a middleman business so that you can use it to build your own business. If you make an extra $30,000 a year, 40, 50,000 a year, that's awesome. That's money you didn't have to sell time to get. That's money you made in your spare time, working 30 minutes, 1 hour a day max. And that's mostly on promotions. It doesn't take that long to close a customer. And I teach you how to do it. So again, if you could make money using your phone, what would your life look like today? If you can make an extra $500-$600 a day, that's just booking on average 4 customers, you make $600 a day. If you can make an extra $600 a day, what would your life look like today? If you can make $600 without having to go to work, having to leave your house, what would your life look like today? Think about it. What would your life look like today if you can make an extra $600 a day from home without having to go to work? What would your life look like? What would you do with your extra time? If you only had to work 1 hour a day to make $500, what would you do with your extra time? I woke up the other day and all of a sudden, like without even thinking about it, because again, I wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I woke up, bam, 2 invoices paid in my sleep. So I wake up with $300 in my account. And I told my wife, I was like, babe, I was sleeping, wasn't feeling good. And I woke up and 2 invoices had been paid. I got $300 in my account. She high-fived me because she know I like high fives. Somebody asked, Kurt asked, can I do this in New York City? One of the best things about this, Kurt, and I'm about to get off, guys, because my appointment's about to start. Hopefully everything checks out. I'm feeling great. But that's a great question, Kurt. So one of the best things about this is you do it through your phone. You could do it mobile. So for instance, I live in Dallas, Texas, right? So I have 2 middleman companies. I have middleman moving company and I have a middleman cleaning company. Now, the moving company is here in Dallas where I am, right? Which is fine. That's how I started out. My cleaning company is in Jacksonville, Florida. I do not live there. So one of the best things about being able to use your phone is the business can be done, from anywhere. You don't have to be at a location to do it. So if you're asking if it could be done in New York, number one, yes, you can do it locally, especially if you know contractors there. We call them ISPs, independent service professionals. If you know ISPs there already, that's a good start. So for instance, if you know someone who does home cleaning or moving, all right, I'm going to connect with them. They're going to be my first ISPs. Teach me how to start the business. Let's roll. And that's how easy it is. But if you're like, all right, I know somebody in Chicago. I don't live in Chicago, but I got somebody there who mounts TVs. I'm just throwing different ones out. And then, all right, that'll be my first ISP because I knew someone, I still know him, that I met who lives in Jacksonville, who has a cleaning service, who cleans. Bet. Do you have enough customers? No, I can use more. Say less. Let's go get started. And so you can register the business in any state you want, right? I've had people reach out to me from other countries, from the Caribbean. You can register your business anywhere. It's done over the phone. You don't have to be there because, Kurt, you're not doing the work. So if you had to do the work, you would physically have to be close to that person, geographically located. But because you're not doing the work and you're simply going to subcontract the work out to another ISP, you can run your business from California. You could be in New York and run a business in Kansas. Who cares? You're not doing the work. The people in Kansas are. Does that make sense? I hope I answered your question. So I got to get off this, guys, because I got to get inside. Give a thumbs up if you like what you hear, though. At least let me know that you guys like getting this information. And I'm going to go get checked out. I hope everything's good. I believe it is. And so get past that and then start. By the way, on a side note, once you hit 30, 35 guys and girls, start taking care of yourself. Start getting physicals. We want to live a long time. So I'm just trying to bless you with some info. By the way, everybody who's on here right now, I got a special gift for you, my gift to you. If you want to get the masterclass, start right now. It's a 6-hour masterclass, but I promise it's going to blow your mind. I promise you're going to be ready to operate. I got a special deal for you right now. If you go to middlemanceo.com, middlemanceo.com, click join for the masterclass. It's going to be listed at a much higher price, but it's going to be on sale for you. I don't want to put the price on here because I know this video is going to last for a while, be on here a while after. But for everybody on here right now, and what time is it? Okay, so for the next, until 3 o'clock p.m. My time, because it's 12 o'clock in Dallas. So for the next 3 hours, if you guys go right now and you join the masterclass, you'll get the masterclass for a stupid discounted rate. And then you'll be ready to start your business hopefully within a week because I give you a little time to get going. So otherwise, be blessed. Have a great day. If you want to get into the live Zoom training, write the word middleman in the comments. But if you want to go ahead and get started, because I know a lot of people are go-getters and they're like, hey, let's go. What are we waiting on? Let's get to it. Then go ahead, middlemanceo.com. Click the join link, not the VIP, but the masterclass. And if you do, you're going to get the VIP for free, but you got to get it by 3 o'clock. So you got a couple hours to do it. Otherwise, guys, be